manager. And we often say that today's lesson, especially the English language lesson or a foreign language lesson, cannot be effectively implemented without the use of educational technologies. The use of IT and communication tools allow us to intensify the cognitive activity of students. These tools create additional conditions for developing academic knowledge or hard skills and soft skills as well. Today's teachers strive to use innovative methods and approaches which help students gain core competences as well as qualities of global citizens to develop in the interconnected world. Can you go ahead, please, Terry? We talk a lot about 21st century skills, and we realize that today's education is different from what we had previously. And academic knowledge is not enough to be successful today. Soft skills help solve real life problems and work with other people. Next, please, Terry. According to the research by Harvard and Stanford universities, 85% of successful career today depends on soft skills. So that is why we talk so much about this. And can global projects help our students gain soft skills along with academic knowledge? And if we speak about English lessons, reading, listening, writing skills. Next, please, Terry. Yeah, I included knowledge, skills, attitude, and values in this slide. And again, along with reading, writing, listening, and speaking skills, we should help our students gain such skills and competencies like IT literacy, ability to collaborate with peers and teachers, also responsibility for cooperative work, time management, problem solving, critical thinking, and other skills which are included in 21st century skills. If we talk about global projects, we understand that they provide authentic environment for our students and a real situation, real communication. It means not just role plays at the lesson or not just learning from textbooks, but communicating in real situations. Also, these real situations, this real communication provides motivation to learn a foreign language because students face some difficulties during learning a foreign language. And this is how I motivate my students to learn a foreign language. They now realize that this is a tool to communicate and to work with representatives of other cultures, of other countries. And of course, they improve their communication skills and also build global friendship and respectful interactions. Also, a wide range of subjects are involved in the KidLink projects, where they can not only use the knowledge they have, but also gain new knowledge and share the result of their research across the continents. when we speak about and talk about competencies, we should highlight the global competence. And, this one is interpreted in different ways on different sites and in different resources. But according to the, can you switch to the next slide, please, Terry? Yeah. According to PISA International Student Assessment, oh, this, okay, okay. As we call it, PISA in Russia, global competence is directly connected with the word global, and it is about the ability of students to communicate with other cultures, to understand some special things about them, to respect and yeah, to respect other cultures and ability to communicate with them, as I mentioned. Okay, let's go ahead. And if we want to connect our students with the world, to connect our classroom with foreign classrooms, we should be motivated ourselves. Only a motivated educator can connect his or her students globally. He should realize all the benefits and advantages of being globally connected. Okay, next, please. Involving students in KidLink Global projects, we help them take part in active dialogue of cultures, learn new things about the world, use knowledge and skills in new non-standard situations for them. And as I already mentioned, I currently coordinate the Schools Around the World project, which has already connected a big number of students and teachers from different parts of our planet. It opens up a new opportunity of communication and collaboration. Kids communicate through video messages on relevant topics for some specific age groups, as well as on global topics, discuss global issues. And our project consists of a few phases. Unfortunately, I can't share my screen to demonstrate what I wanted to, but still I can tell just this way. Okay, the Schools Around the World project is free, as all the projects provided by the KidLink Global Association. Volunteer teachers from different countries get their students participate in this global dialogue. So what do we need to participate? First of all, of course, register. It happens in February. By the way, a lot of teachers ask me about the second session. They ask to have a session in autumn as well. But unfortunately, the situation here in Russia is really very tough because we have a lot of lessons per week. For example, I have almost 40 hours per week. It's really very difficult to cope with this, with a lot of work which are on our shoulders. That is why, unfortunately, I can't provide the second season. let's say. But I hope that maybe next week, when the situation is better, I can provide the autumn session, okay, the autumn season. So after the registration, teachers get usernames and passwords, and coordinator divides them into teams of 3 countries, and they all are different countries, so that it is more exciting and more interesting and more engaging, so that students can learn more about other countries. And then students, with the help of their teachers, introduce their school by creating a school page and posting some greetings. After that, they start discussing the current topic, which is, of course, renewed each year. Students ask questions through creating video messages, and after posting questions, school work on answers, using additional resources, the internet, or working in the school library. As for me, my students usually work in groups. Okay. And then all answers are posted on school pages. By the way, during the pandemic, the Flipgrid platform helped us to complete the project, because a lot of students all around the world had to sit at home and not attend their classrooms. That is why it is really very important to teach our students, to help gain IT literacy. Okay. We also have an optional phase. After video messages exchange, participants are welcome to arrange global interaction through, for example, cards exchange or pen paling, cultural box exchange, Skype or Zoom interaction. Terry, can you switch to the next slide? They also can, yes, this is about Flipgrid. It is really very exciting to post videos on Flipgrid. It helps, to gain confidence and to get rid of the fear of speaking, especially for non-native speakers, of course. And also, we collaborate on the Wakelet educational platform, which is the partner of the Microsoft Education. Next, please. Yes, this is our collaboration on Wakelet, when my students told about themselves, and we invited another schools to collaborate, to share their thoughts, to share their interests, their hobbies, and to tell more about their countries. It's really a wonderful way to collaborate. And for those who don't know about this platform, I always support everyone who asks for help, for support. So I'm always here to help, to support, to demonstrate how to do this. So feel free to ask. So the next one, please. And it's always so exciting to read all the greetings, all the introductions on the Schools Around the World pages. Here you can see that students and teachers from different countries have already joined to our project. Here is Colombia and Taiwan and Egypt. And if we switch to the next slide, it is impossible to include all the greetings, all the introductions. So I picked just a few. And this is Armenia and the United States. And let's see what is on the other slide. India and Taiwan again. So we have participants from Europe, from America, from Africa. Last year, Nigeria joined us, and wonderful educated Gloria. So we have so wide circle of global friendship, and I want to say that my students, they really change, and it's really amazing to communicate this way. It is very interesting, very engaging, very motivating, very exciting. Okay, let's go ahead. Yeah, Ukraine and Denmark. Okay, let's see the other slide. And this is last year project. We had life below water topic. So we followed the SDG number 14 last year, and students made research on this topic. They shared so many interesting videos, and we learned so much from each other. It was really very exciting. They even made posters. These are my students, actually. They made posters, and we took some photos. So it was really very exciting and engaging. Let's go ahead. Yes, and what I said previously, we often arrange Zoom and Skype interactions and play different games. Like this one is mystery countries, I guess. Sorry. Okay. And on this slide, you can see how my students are playing the Skype mystery country game with teachers from Malaysia and India, and their students. They were playing from their homes. So let's go ahead. Yeah, and a lot of connections, and again connections, which make our lessons really very engaging and motivating. Let's just switch to the next one.
Oh, this is me.
Do you recognize? Yeah, you recognized yourself. Okay. By the way, interacting in the Kindling framework, we came to another way of global collaboration. I talk about the students' exchange programs, and who knows me, they are aware that I visited Taiwan and Claire's school in New Taipei, and also with my students, of course. And unfortunately, they couldn't come to visit us. And also, we had two students exchange programs with India. when our students could meet in real life. So it was really very exciting. It is incredible, I would say. Okay, and again, connections with different countries. So, hey, you can find me writing to this email address. Hey, this is the end. Do you have any questions?